Alright, welcome back. So this is a fix to the old video and cleanup of code to make it look pretty or whatever. So this is the quick transferring system. Last time I had the quick transfer, one of the items would stay, like the remainder would stay in the inventory system. But now, if you transfer the item, it goes in there no matter what. Same system like last time. It just works like it should. So you're going to want to be in the inventory component. This is the function that I created. As you can see, there's transfer all and take all. That's for the next video. So the quick transfer system, it's essentially the same thing. I am breaking the item and saving these info as temp, so I don't have to have it multiple times to make it look a little bit nicer. Uh, Keep in mind that you're getting the interacting actor. You're making sure it's valid. You're getting the component of inventory component from it. You're passing it to the find space on the true. This boolean is to see if the parent container of the item is your local inventory. So you're finding space. You're after the branch, you want to make sure it's true. You're passing that to the request transfer item server. Your local inventory is going to be the target that's calling this, and it's going to be the source from what your item is, and it's going to your inventory component class. So the storage chest or whatever that is. These temporary container ID is basically it's just the parent container. So you could either drag the line from the break item, or you can just do it like I did, create a temp variable to set that as the source ID. The target is the find space container and the slot ID. The temporary item amount is for the find space and the request transfer item, because we're going to use this for two different variables. So we're going to use it for the remainder. So if the remainder is greater than 0, we want to set the temp amount for the request item, and we're going to do it one more time. So this is if we have an overflow of our stacked items. You don't need any of this. This is all temporary. This is all for debugging issues. So if the debug is true, then it will tell you what your target ID and your slot source ID and stuff is. Pass in the item ID. I could have created a temporary slot so I didn't have any of these, but and then from the source of the local inventory, you're doing basically the exact same thing, except you're changing the find space target to get local inventory, which would be this local self. Or you could pass in, if you really wanted to, you could get your local inventory. And then you're doing the same thing, remainder. The only difference here is 1, your find space target, and 2, the interacting actor is your source, and the local target, or the target inventory, is your local inventory system. Same thing as here. And how we call this function that you create, which is going to have the item info and an inventory component type pass through, is going to be on the W inventory slot on mouse, double mouse click. This is what I used. So I used to open the inventory, but now I passed it to where we're quick transferring on a double mouse click, left mouse button click, instead of a opening up the inventory of an item. So if you guys haven't seen before, it's essentially, if the item is in your inventory, you'd normally be able to double click it, but now you have to open inventory, and then you can move it and do whatever you want, but it's right mouse button, open inventory. And you can do it on a key press or whatever you want to open the inventory. You just have to find a way to get the item, so you'd have to look through your inventory for it. But yeah, that's the fix. Hopefully this works out for everybody, and I'll have a quick transfer and quick take from the inventory, like a storage box, so you can transfer all your items to the storage box or take everything from the storage box in the next video. Thanks for watching.